that Trevor Noah has not kept Jon Stewart's running gags and attacks alive. Jon Stewart used to always reference Arby's in the most negative manner possible. I never knew what Arby's did to upset him to the point where he would randomly interject jokes about them, but he would almost every other episode, once a week or something, there would be a reference to Arby's and the negative franchise that it was. And Noah hasn't done that. He also hasn't kept up the attacks on Fox News. This was a big element to The Daily Show with Jon Stewart. I myself did a study following every episode for the month of March 2014, and I marked every time Fox News was mentioned in dialogue, monologue, in a news clipping, in the news box, or anything else in the program, and I found it was referenced 70% more often than any other news outlet, because Stewart would occasionally reference C-SPAN or CNN for that particular month, and yet Fox News was his go-to outlet to attack. So the war on BS, and I'm abbreviating because they would always bleep him, is no longer what it was with Stewart. And viewers used to appreciate those elements of the show because, as awful as it is to admit at times, viewers do want the echo chamber effect, and they do want to have their views reflected in the show of their choosing. Because The Daily Show has predominantly liberal viewers and a Democratic audience, they appreciated the fact there was this attack on conservative network, because Fox News is just that, a Republican conservative network. And so the fact that The Daily Show is no longer doing that might be demonstrated in the lowering of views in regards to the Nielsen rating, and viewers would come to expect their Democratic views on air. And the fact that's no longer just the case might be reflective in the viewership numbers. I will also note the general dispositions of the two men. Stewart had a very sarcastic sense of humor, and he would smirk when he knew something was absolutely ridiculous, indicating his thoughts to the viewer, and they knew right away that the clip or the person who had just spoken was not someone Stewart agreed with, or they knew was about to be critiqued. And Noah has a different style than Stewart. He doesn't have that sarcastic air about him and comes across as very relaxed. This could be a positive or a negative for him because he is being a different host. He is being a different journalist than Stewart was, but yet viewers have come to expect that disposition on The Daily Show. So this could be a plus or minus depending on the viewer itself, and the fact that viewership has decreased might indicate that viewers want that sense of humor, that sarcasm, that general wit. And the fact that Noah hasn't mimicked Stewart or included that in his own repertoire might be reflective in the numbers.